Well, as cheap as it was to have my boat just sitting out there, really can't go anywhere without modern day world getting in the way. Check out this check out this bicycle that tows a kayak that has wheels on it. Huh. Get to the chopper! We're out here to go get the sailboat because I got a slip at the marina now. And it's over in that mooring field across the way. And I kind of panicked because there's a boat over there. It looks like it's up against the island. But what it is the wind is blowing towards us. And our boat is just sort of hiding behind a bigger boat out there. This part where you keep your boat out in the water and have to dinghy out to it to go sailing was really sucked, having to do this and get all ready and pump it up and stuff. Anyways, I won't complain too long about it, but I'm super stoked that I have a slip now. I'm going to get the boat right now to put it on the slip, so now when we go sailing we can just walk over to the boat and get on and go, and also do some work on it. This is how I worked on the boat before too. I would dinghy out there. Sometimes I would go get it and bring it back to shore. Am I headed the right way? You know where my boat is? You see the boat all the way to the left? You can see two masts, like one right behind another. I'm pretty sure that's it, right?
You need to move a little bit to, yeah, like that. We're almost there. I like that. They made a little sign to welcome everybody back.
Turn the motor down to go slower, then I just
These
realized I was
guys
already
here on
going
their
slow.
dinghy were waving at you.
Yeah. You know, there's a dinghy at that other dock, that long one by the park. There's always a dinghy out there too, like someone comes in all the time from there.
Oh, this little breeze is going good.
Kind of cheaper, but how you get in and out of that with the ladder at the back of it over to your left there.
It's a nice
Which
little
one's
catamaran.
135? Isn't it the one with the black box? Yeah, it is.
Yes, so it's the one to the left.
Just trying to figure out how I'm going to get in there.
Let's get that catamaran instead.
Alright, how am I going to do this? I guess I'm going to need to put it in reverse and start reversing at some point. I'll put it in
So
neutral
that
and
is
coast.
our spot right there.
Neutral and coast that
And
way.
it's our first time going in.
I don't want to be going too
Why?
so that we don't smash the tip of the boat on the...
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. If I go like this speed...
I'd probably be smashing in it because I wouldn't have thought of that. Should I run up there?
Okay, it's reverse and I'm reversing. Slow it down a little. Oh shit,
That's it.
I don't
They're
wanna...
here.
Right. I'm really happy to have a slip now, not just so I can work on the boat, but also so I can make more sailing videos and go out more often. In the middle of the summer, it's just too hot to go sailing here. 95 degrees and in the high 90% humidity. It's not very comfortable, and we have a power boat for that time of year. But now that it's going to start getting cooler, I'm getting the boat ready for a great sailing season and hopefully a lot of good videos for everyone out there who wants to see them. So I have a few little leaks in the boat here and there, and I want to reseal some deck hardware and also replace the window seals, which I already bought the kits for. So the first step in all this is just to remove everything from the boat. Gas tank, every tiny little item under all the seats. I'm going to re-clean everything again and really go through the boat and make sure everything's in tip-top shape. On this day, it's still almost too hot even to just do something like clean out the boat. When I got done, I took a walk over to the water and there was a youth sailing race going on. Time to get back home. So I'm removing these old cushion covers that I had like bobby pinned on, which was just real temporary. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to buy some fabric and actually install snaps to make this look a lot tighter and cleaner. It's just a simple way to do this cheap. If you really have a lot of time and you can sew and everything, then you could take the covers off and make some new ones on a sewing machine. We have a couple sewing machines, but I'm not that good of a, what is it called, a seamstress? So I'm going to try this way. Today everything got teak oiled. This would be the day for sailing, right? Look at the water behind me. It's like a lake out there. Gulf of Mexico. I mean, yeah, there's waves right here because it's a foot deep, but out there, nothing. Beautiful sailing day, other than that it's kind of hot. Well, it's gonna be Labor Day tomorrow. So we're at this island on the Gulf of Mexico, which is over there. And so much wildlife here. Like, this is the channel side, so the water's not as clear over here, but let's take a walk. Look at all those fish right there. Let's take a walk to the Gulf and look at the water out there. We just saw a couple dolphin and some big fish. Low tide right now, so this whole area will be water in maybe 5 hours. It's gonna go up 2.5 more feet. Gulf of Mexico is really nice and warm right now. You can see some good stuff on shore here. Look at this fish up here. Snook, I believe. It has a dot on its side right there in the water. Look at the fish jumping out. It's just everywhere you turn there's something cool to see here. Look at these people have a twister pad that floats on the water. Huh. People getting here on their jet skis with their fishing gear. It's areas like this as to why we have to have chart plotters here in Florida. These sandbars, I mean, they can, you see that boat way out there? That's where this sandbar ends. So, of course, this is low tide, so it's only 1.5 feet deep here. Even a small sailboat that's got a 5-foot draft isn't making it through here. And though you can see this pretty easily, if you were sailing at night or something, you'd never know it was here. So being that the channels are small and in between, and of course once you get out into the Gulf of Mexico, you can sail anywhere you want, but back in the intercoastal there, boy, it sure doesn't look like you could just sail around everywhere. But today we were in there in the middle of the soup there off the channel, and it was down to 3 feet in some places. So yeah, in our powerboat, kind of just go anywhere you want and not really worry about it. But in sailboat, no, you're gonna want to stay in the channels and be more careful. It's hard to sail like that because, you know, you want to sail kind of what's best for the boat when you're just out to have fun sailing, but you end up having to sail in one direction. Now when you get out into the Gulf, you can kind of go wherever you want. So, you know, in some of my other videos I talked about gadgets or whatever that I use on the boats, but check out this watch, Vestal. And you notice at the bottom there you can see the tide. So this would be what's called a surf watch. It's VESTAL. I guess it's for surfers, but I like it because it shows me the tide of my local area, so I know if the tide's going up or down. And with all the anchoring we do and clearance under the sailboat that we need, it's a nice gadget to be able to wear and just look at it really closely and know what's happening. It's filling up today. It'll get real busy in the afternoon. There's no shortage of boats because I think with COVID, everyone's bored and doesn't have anything else to do, so they bring their boats out. It's like a school of pinfish. I don't know what else to call these things. They're really skinny, long fish. Maybe you fishermen can tell me, but they're all over. See, it has like a black tip, and there's a bunch more up there. Here's one that's close. See if we can see a stingray or something out here. think we might have found a crab here. Let's take a look.